All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. The short story is entitled A Battle That No One Can See. And let's see here. The link to the story is in the Verbling chat box as well as the Google chat box. All right, and this will be a reading hour for my advanced students. All right, very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Victor. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Nice to have you back in class.
Nice to see you as well.
Good. And how was your day yesterday? You're just waking up, aren't you?
Yeah, I just wake up. This week it's my younger daughter became official student in school, in our school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was first time they went to school.
Uh-huh.
And she is learning how to behave herself in a new place.
Okay. Yeah. It's different going from home life to becoming a student.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and how's she doing with it?
In the beginning, she said, "No, I don't want to go to school. I never go to school." But now she's feel better. She began to enjoy. I hope.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Hopefully she does enjoy it, and she'll learn a couple things.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started. And let me go ahead and move this over to here. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's have you read from dedicated. Okay, finish this paragraph. And read down to, let's see, read down to here where it says, "Just get over it, please."
Dedicated to my friends who have helped me through some of the darkest nights that I have ever known. Without them, odds are that this story would never have been written, and I would not be here today. My name is Mike, and believe me, I'm no one special. I was not captain of the football team or valedictorian of my class. I'm just a kid who has been lost, confused, and scared for what seems like ages to me. The reason for this fear is that every day I fight a battle in a war that no one else but me can see. This isn't a war like you might think of. No one in these battles are ever hurt except for me. This is war against depression. Every day is a constant battle for control over my thoughts and emotions. No, most people do not understand depression, and some people who have never experienced it think people can just get over it.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look here. All right, so here you had said no most people. This is going to be now. Now most people.
Now most people.
Okay, very good. Next, we have the word control. So our stress is at the very end. Okay, so yeah, a constant battle for control over my thoughts. Try that.
A constant battle for control over my thoughts.
There you go. Good, good. Next up is these battles. Okay, so give me a long E sound instead of this, the E, these battles.
These battles.
Excellent. Nice job. Next up is this big one here. Okay. Valedictorian. So our stress is right there. Valedictorian.
Valedictorian.
Okay, very nice.
Who is that?
The valedictorian is the person at your school that gets the highest or the best grades.
Kind of boss?
Not necessarily the boss. It's still a student. Okay, but it's just the student that had the best grades during that during all 4 years. So it's in the graduating class. So whoever, so it's the seniors or the graduating class in high school or even in college. Okay, so whoever that is, okay, whoever got the best grades is the valedictorian. It was the best student over
Best
all
student.
4
Okay.
years. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Clear. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. And let's go to our next one here. This is going to be, okay, instead of odds, this is odds.
Odds.
Okay, very good. So without them, odds are that this story.
Without them, odds are that this story.
Okay, very good. And the last one here is darkest. Okay, give me a little bit more ist on the end here. So darkest.
Darkest.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
All righty. Let's see here. Let's go to Amparo. Amparo, how are you? Amparo, are you there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you are? Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
how you doing, Amparo?
I was having issues to get into the class. I don't know why. My verbally is not working.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder if that's the issue with others. But yeah, could be. But yeah, I only had like 4 reservations for this class anyhow, so I think Thursday's just a slow night. Slow night for readers. So, okay. All right, very good. So, Amparo, let me have you read from Now I'm Not down to In Terms of Academics, please.
Okay, now I am not trying to change people's opinions on the issue. All I want to do is to tell my story about my secret battle with this mental disease in the hopes that if someone reads this one who is dealing with the same thing, they will at least know they are not alone. My story begins in my junior year of high school at Lansdale Catholic. It began just as any other. I was taking 2 advanced placement (AP) courses, as well as many other honors courses. So I guess you could say I had a difficult course load, but hey, that had never bothered me before. For a while, it seemed like everything was going to go as it always did, straight A's, and my dad seeing this as satisfactory. However, I never seemed able to please him. Around January that year, everything around me seemed to collapse in terms of academics.
Okay, very good. All right, let's see here. Okay, this word is satisfactory. Satisfactory.
Yes.
There you go.
Satisfactory. Okay.
Okay, very nice. Next up is, let's see here. Okay, so here on for a while, you used a hard R saying for a while, fora. So let's give me a good R. For a while.
For a while.
There you go. Okay, very nice. All right, so here, instead of courses, okay, give me an unvoiced S, the first S. So it's courses.
Courses.
Okay, one more time. Give me a good R. Courses.
Courses.
Okay, very nice. All right, and your last word is issue, if I can find you.
Issues. Yes, the issue. The second line. The third line.
Yeah, oh, right here. Yeah, the issue. Instead of issue.
Issue.
Okay, very good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and all right, Victor.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's have you continue. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says for the longest time.
All of a sudden, my normal strategies for passing tests and other assignments began to fail, and I saw my grades plummet as a result. I panicked and attempted to try harder than ever, but this simply resulted in just burning me out, and I went 2 whole weeks without passing a test or quiz in any of my classes. I was in a complete downward spiral academically, which led to the beginning of my doubting my ability to succeed. That same year, I also developed feelings for a very close friend. Hannah became a close friend of mine during our freshman year. Therefore, when I asked her to the junior prom, she smiled and said yes without hesitation. I anticipated prom to be one of the best nights of the year, and everything transpired wonderfully, until I decided to ask the question that I have wanted to ask for the longest time, or longest time.
There you go. Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word prom. Instead of prom with an it's prom.
Prom.
Okay, very nice. Next up is, okay, so the word a, you had skipped over that. So Hannah became a close friend.
Hannah became a close friend.
There you go. Okay, very good. And the only other word here, okay, was academically. So instead of aka, it's aka, academically.
Academically. Academically.
That's it. Okay, very nice. Okay, excellent job. Yeah, everything else was great. Okay, really good reading.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. Amparo? Amparo, please read from during one of the songs. Okay, okay, read these four. Finish the paragraph. And then read down to, go ahead and read down to my own father said to me, please.
During during one of the songs, I looked at her and asked, Hannah, will you go out with me? Needless to say, the response I received was not what I had hoped for. When your first crush says no, it comes as a large blow to anyone's self-esteem, and it turned out no differently for me. After this experience, I truly began to doubt myself, and depression truly set in. But I did nothing to attempt to stop it. Instead, I let it into my life, and it slowly started taking over. My world soon turned into a black hole of despair. Not even 2 days after the rejection by my friend at prom, I became involved in the largest argument with my dad to that point in my life. I truly cannot remember why the argument started, but what I do remember are the stinging words that my own father said to me.
Okay, very nice. Okay, let's go to this word right here. So instead of stinging, okay, it's inging, stinging.
Stinging. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, and here, started is the big one for you. Okay, this is one, yeah, or started when this word repeatedly every time we've had that you're saying started. Okay, so that one's the big one. So so the argument started. Try that.
The argument started.
Good. One more time. The argument started.
The argument started.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to, all right, the word doubt. In this word, the B is silent.
Doubt.
Okay. All right, good. And the last one here. Now, this is when you can say in front of the S. Okay. All right. So yeah, you said self-esteem. So this is self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Okay. Self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
There you go. Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Said to me. Okay. Very nice. And let's see here. Yolo, how are you? Yolo, your microphone is muted.
Yeah, hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. Yolo, where are you from?
I'm from Ecuador.
From Ecuador? Okay, very nice. Welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, Yolo, let's have you read from whatever. Okay, finish this paragraph, and let me have you read down to. Let's have you read down to upset or down on myself, please.
Okay. What we had been arguing about ended with him saying, "You're a disappointment and useless." But I had not known what had occurred only 2 nights before. But it truly did not matter to me, and I wondered, who would say something like that to his own child? This turned into another emotional blow, and for this reason I refused to trust my parents. I decided that night not to tell them that depression had entered my life, and that I was having tremendous difficulty coping with it. My junior year of high school ended in June that year, and I believed that with the start of summer I would see my depression leave and happiness return to my life. I've never been so wrong. Only 2 weeks into the summer, my depression became worse than ever. I had developed a strategy to try to cope, which involved going for a long walk while listening to music whenever I started to feel upset or down myself.
Okay, nice job. Very good. All right, let's come up here. Okay, this word here, instead of copying, the word is coping.
Coping.
Coping, good. This word right before that, this is difficulty. Instead of difficulty, okay, the stress is at the very beginning. Difficulty.
Difficult.
Okay, very nice. Next up, we have the word wondered right here. Wondered.
Wondered.
Okay, very good. Here, the UR, okay, whoops. The UR, this is actually going to be an ER sound. So instead of saying occurred, this is occurred. Occurred.
Occurred.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And your last word is ended. Okay, so give me a good short E. Instead of onded, it's ended.
Ended.
Okay, one more time. Ended. Ended.
Ended.
Good, good. Nice job. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let's go to Victor.
Okay.
All right, Victor, please read from Because of My Strategy. Okay, and read down to here where it says, when I turned 10.
Because of my strategy, I did a great deal of walking those first 2 weeks of summer. One night, my parents and my brother went out shopping, but I decided to stay home. Almost immediately after they left, I became upset, so I put my coping method into place like I had done so many times before. But for some reason this time it did not work. As I walked around my neighborhood, the negative thoughts flooded into my head like a waterfall, and I began asking myself, is this life really worth it? By the time I returned home, I was on the edge of the cliff, as some might put it. I had come to the conclusion that my life was not worth it, and it would be better off to end it. I climbed the steps to my parents' room and pulled out my dad's 9mm handgun, which I had learned how to use when I turned 10.
Okay, nice job. All right, let's go to 9mm. Now here, we don't need to add the S. Okay, when the adjective is in front of the noun like that, and it's a number plus a word like 9-year-old or a $5 bill, something like that. Okay, we don't need to add the S on it. Okay, so here this is my dad's 9mm handgun.
My dad's 9mm handgun.
Okay, good, good. All right, next up is the word cliff. Give me a short I. Edge of the cliff.
Edge of the cliff.
Okay, very good. And your last one is the word shopping instead of shopping. Okay, shopping.
Shopping.
Okay, so my brother went out shopping.
My brother went out shopping.
Awesome. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to Amparo.
Yes.
All right, Amparo, please read from At That Moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and read down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, read down to here where it says, I put the gun down, please.
Okay. At that moment, the gun looked like my best friend. I took the safety of the gun and held it to my head, and was ready to pull the trigger, as I looked out the window and saw a beautiful orange sunset. To me, this seemed like the perfect way to end it. A beautiful night, and no one around to hear the shot. Before I pulled the trigger, however, I heard a voice in my head. This voice said to me, and I remember this so vividly, "Mike, put down the gun. You are meant to be so much more than this, and it's not your time yet. Things may be hard now, but they will get better. You just need to have faith." I don't know whose voice this was, but all I know is that it saved my life. I trusted this voice that I heard and put the gun down.
Okay, very nice. All right, let's go to I do not know. I do not know.
I do not know.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the TH ending. This is faith. To have faith.
To have faith.
Okay, very good. And the J sound here. You just need.
You just need.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to. Okay, so we're looking at the THs on more than this instead of more than this. Okay, so much more than this.
So much more than this.
Okay, very nice. And your last one. Okay, so that was the TH. We did the TH. Your I was good. You had another this here where the I, it wasn't a short I, it was these. But it could have been that same one. I wrote it down there, but I can't find this again. Okay, but this last one was really good. Okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Nice, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so I put the gun down. All right, let's go back to Yolo.
Yeah.
Okay, Yolo, please read from after the suicide. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to, let's have you read down to here where it says, through those halls again, please.
After the suicide attempt, I walked in a daze back into my room and collapsed on the bed, wondering how I had allowed my depression to get this far. I cried for what felt like hours, but in reality was probably only minutes, and as soon as my parents returned, I made it seem like nothing had happened. The summer continued, and for the rest of it, I kept my mouth shut about what had happened. I kept it all locked up inside for the longest time, until one night in August, when I could no longer keep it inside of me. I opened up that night to one of my best friends, Rina. I told her everything, and I was so shocked and grateful about how understanding she was. Rina helped me get through the rest of the summer and back into school for my senior year, but still no one, except her, knew how close I had come to never walking through those halls again.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, let's go to the word never. Give me a good V sound here. Never.
Never.
Okay. All right, very good. So let's try this. Come to never walking through.
Come to never walking through.
Okay, very good. Let's go to, let's see here. Let me check my notes. All right, this is up here. You had a really good string of sentences here. All right, here it is. Okay, so so we have a long E sound. So it's ki instead of ke, keep it. It's ki, keep it, keep it.
Keep it.
Okay,
Keep it.
that's it. Good. And next up is minutes. Right here. Give me a good TS or T and an S sound at the end. Minutes.
Minutes.
All right.
Minutes.
There you go. Good. And your last one was but in reality. So you had skipped over the word in here. Okay. So but in reality.
But in reality.
Okay. Nice job. Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Walk the halls again. Okay. Excellent. All right, let's have Victor continue. And welcome to class, Ken. Good to have you here. All right. Victor,
Yes.
please read from one night soon after. Okay. Finish this paragraph and read down to. Let's have you read down to here where it says before, I think. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yep, okay. Let me have you do that.
One night soon after senior year had begun, my best and oldest friend, John, finally found out what I had almost done. The two of us had known each other for as long as we could remember. I finally told him what had occurred one night as we drove home from a party that we had attended. His reaction left a lasting impression on me which will never be forgotten. In the 15 years I had known John, I had never seen him cry until that night. This reaction showed me how much my life meant to my friends, and I realized then what I had almost given up. For a few months after this, everything seemed to be going well. I felt confident in myself, and I foolishly thought I had defeated depression, but what I did not know was how strong this disease truly was. When it returned, it came back in full force and stronger than before.
Okay, nice job. All right, let's go to the word months. Now, with this word, okay, you want to pronounce it without the th. Okay, so it's months, just like that.
Months.
Okay, so a few months after this.
A few months after this.
Good, good, nice job, just like that. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the word could. If I could find you, it's in here someplace. Maybe this one. I think, yeah. So as we could remember. Try that. As we could remember.
As we could remember. As we could remember.
Okay, very good. And your last one is senior year. Now, the IOR at the end of senior, instead of saying senior, okay, it's senior year.
Senior year.
Good. One more time. Senior year.
Senior year.
Okay, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let's go to Amparo.
Yes.
I became afraid. Okay, and read down to, let's see, Kairos. Call Kairos, please.
Okay. I became afraid, not knowing if that feeling of wanting to end my life would come back or not. Slowly I began to battle once again and try to get through it once again without letting anyone know what was going on in my head. This time it was impossible, however, and slowly I reached out to my two friends, whom I knew I could trust. Once again, the two of them were able to get me through it and helped me to keep a level head for the most part. I also gained a new friend during this time that I soon trusted enough to tell what had happened. Kristen became one of my closest friends in a short period of time, and eventually I told her everything, and her reaction was one of understanding as well, which I was grateful for. In April of my senior year, I decided I would attend a religious retreat offered by my school called Kairos.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to, all right, these two words here. So it's grateful for. Okay, give me a good GR. Grateful for.
Grateful for.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Next up is, okay, all right, helped, right here. So,
Help,
right here, helped me,
help me,
helped me.
helped me,
Okay, so instead of saying helped me, helped me.
helped me.
There you go. Okay, nice. And your last one. Okay, your last one is the word battle. Right here.
Bat,
So instead of bottle, okay, battle.
battle.
Okay, nice job. Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's see here. Ken.
Yes,
All right, Ken. Ken?
yes, hello.
Yes, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to have you here. All right, so Ken, let's have you read from I thought to myself. Okay, and I'll have you read about 8 lines down to where it says house for a post-prom party, please.
Okay, I thought to myself, hey, it can't hurt, right? Well, this island up being one of my favorite parts of senior year. Let's repeat. I regained my faith and hope which I had not had in almost a year, and unfortunately, it would not last very long. About 2 weeks after returning from the amazing retreat, I finally came down of what we at Lansdale Catholic liked to refer to as the Kai-Hai. Once I did, everything went back to normal, but for me, this was okay because I felt in control. This was good consideration. Prom was coming up into 2 weeks, and I was going with Kristen. By the time prom finally came, I was excited, and the dance was great. Even though the fire alarm did go off, but we do not care. After prom, we went over to a friend's house for a post-prom party.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this phrase right here. So, the fire alarm did go off.
The fire alarm did go off.
Okay, now with alarm, give me a good L there. The fire alarm.
The fire alarm.
Okay, very nice. Okay. Next up is, okay, the dance. So the A sound here, this is going to be an ah sound. The dance.
The dance.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay. All right, let's go to this word here. Instead of consideration, the word is considering. Considering.
Considering.
Okay, very good. Next up is, okay, the word this. Give me a good TH here. Okay, so, but for me, this was okay.
But for me, this was okay.
All right, very good. Next up is the word finally. Let's see. Finally. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's hidden. Oh, right here. I knew I would find it. Okay, finally. Give me a good L-Y at the end. Finally.
Finally.
Okay, excellent. Next is the word retreat. Okay, so our stress is at the very end. Instead of retreat, it's retreat.
Retreat.
Okay, very nice. And your last one, okay, is the word thought. Give me a good TH here. Instead of sought, I sought to myself. It's I thought to myself.
I thought to myself.
Okay, good. Now your TH is good. Now your vowel sound, instead of thought, it's ah, thought.
Thought.
Yeah, so no oo sound there. So only an ah. So it's one vowel sound. I thought. I thought to myself.
Thought to myself.
Okay, great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. It's for a post-prom party. Okay, very nice. All right, let's go back to Victor. Okay, Victor, please read from "It was a finish this paragraph" and read down to, let me have you read down to here where it says, "He was drunk."
Okay. It was a fun time, and I do not think I need to explain what all of us did at that party. Everything seemed to be going great, and the next day was my cousin's communion party. The only downside I saw to this going into it was that I was completely hungover from the night before. Well, I was wrong. That party changed a lot. The party was fun during the day, but everything seemed to go south as the night went on. By 1 that morning, everyone was drunk, including my dad. My best friend John and I were reminiscing about the post-prom party the night before in the kitchen and having a good time. We were not drinking at the communion party, and for that reason I had been given the keys to my dad's car. Soon I saw my dad come into the kitchen, and I could tell he was drunk.
Okay, nice job. All right, only 2 parts for you here. Very good reading. Okay, this word here. The word is pronounced reminiscing. Reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
There you go. Good, good. And the only other part is, okay, all of us did. So, what all of us did at the party. Try that.
What all of us did at that party.
Okay, one more time. What all of us did at that party.
What all of us did at that party.
Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, please read from, let's see, whoops. Here we go. Okay, so he walked right up to me. Okay, and read down to, read up to here where it says amount to anything, please.
Okay. He walked right up to me and demanded that I hand over the keys to the car, but I stood my ground and refused to hand them over. Once I did that, he became angry, and I was quickly backed into a corner with nowhere to go. My mind started racing. I panicked, and I did not know what to do. He demanded once again that I hand over the keys, but once again I refused. At this point he became enraged, and I thought he would try to forcefully take them, so I prepared myself mentally to fight my own father. The fight never came. Instead, what came next was much worse. Once again his words cut like daggers through my heart and head. As he left the room he looked at me and said, "You think you are tough? You are nothing, and you are worthless. Compared to me, compared to me, you will never amount to anything."
Wow. Terrible. All right.
Yeah.
I know. This is kind of a crazy story. All right. Let's go to. Okay, would try. So let's combine these
Would
two
try.
sounds right here. So he would try.
He would try it.
Okay, very good. And your last one. So there's only two parts. Okay, instead of nowhere. No, how did you say that? Nowhere.
With
It
nowhere.
was where. So give me an a-ear sound. So with nowhere to go.
With nowhere to go.
Good. Yep, just like that. Okay, nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, amount to anything. All right, let's see here. Let's go to Ken.
Yes.
All right, Ken, please read from Of Course There Were. Okay, finish this paragraph.
Okay.
And read down to. Okay, read down to here where it says, my heart in my head, please.
Yeah, of course there were other words he used, but I do not believe them to be necessary, as I am sure anyone can guess what type of words they were. Well, my dad decided to walk home once. I refused to hand over the key, and I did not know what to do. I was a wreck, and I was too scared to go home to where he might be waiting for me. John, who had witnessed the whole thing, grabbed me, put me in his car, and took my bag to his house to stay the night. I am entirely grateful to my best friend for that. The next day my mom came and picked me up after learning what had transpired the night before, because she had fallen asleep. When I finally confronted my dad, he apologized for what had happened, but in the end it did not matter. The words had been embedded into my heart and my head.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word right here. Okay, the word is pronounced embedded. Embedded.
Embedded.
Okay, very good. Next up, here you said for what he had happened. You added the word he. Okay, so this is for what had happened.
What had happened?
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word she. Okay, instead of she had, she had fallen asleep.
She had fallen asleep.
Okay, one more time. Give me a good sh sound. She had fallen asleep.
She had fallen asleep.
Okay, very nice. Okay, all right. That's much better with the sh. Let's go to the word picked. Okay, right here. And give me a short I. Instead of peaked, okay, it's picked.
Picked.
Awesome. Very nice. Okay. Next up is took me back. Instead of took my back, took me back to his house.
Took me back to his house.
Okay, very good. Next is the word scared. So here you had said scared. Okay, instead of ski, it's a-eared. Scared.
Scared.
All right, very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
And the last one here is decided. My dad decided to walk home.
My dad decided to walk home.
All right, very nice. Good. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Hi, Claudio. How are you?
Hey, Chad. Good. I'm doing good. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Welcome to class. Claudio, let's have you read from Everything Seemed. Okay, finish this paragraph. And read down to, let's have you read down to this, this comma where it says, no one would understand. Please.
Okay. Everything seemed to be wrong once again, and I was lost and confused. I started to believe I would never be anything just like he said. Just when I thought things could no possibly get any worse, the unthinkable in my mind happened. Only 2 days after that had happened, at the party, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Everything truly collapsed at this point in my head. Nothing seemed right and I was scared to death. My friends could not even pull me out of this pitfall, although they did their best to try. The worst part about it all was that I felt so guilty. The reason for this was I believed I was being selfish because I was depressed while my mom had cancer. I had no idea what to do, so I just decided to not say anything once again because I felt my problems were solving something no one would understand.
Okay, very good. All right, now let's go to this word here. Instead of something, okay, this is something. Something.
Something.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word selfish. Give me a good SH sound here at the end. Selfish.
Selfish.
Good, good, much better. Very nice. All right. Next up is the word although. Okay, give me a good TH here in this word. Although.
Although.
Great, great, very good. Next is, okay. All right, right up here. So here you had said could no possibly. Instead of could no, it's could not. Could not possibly get any worse.
Could not possibly get any worse.
Okay, now, for some reason, this writer thinks that he needs to write the word worst. Okay, the word is actually worse. Okay, so this is the second time I've seen him do it. The first time I thought it was just a typo. Well, the person actually thinks he needs to write worst. It's not worst. Okay, it's worse without the T. Okay, so yeah, you read it right. It's just the writer was, being, dumb. And okay, this word here. Okay, give me a good V sound. So it's everything.
Everything.
Good. One more time. Everything.
Everything. Everything.
Good. All right. Nice job.
Everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's go to Victor.
Okay.
All right, Victor. Please read. Okay. Finish this paragraph and read down to right here where it says it felt like I might. Please.
And I thought people would say I was just seeking attention. I went on like this for about 3 months, constantly trying to figure out what to do. In August, some friends and I decided to have one last get-together before we all left to go our separate ways for college. For me, this meant the University of Scranton. At this last party of ours, I showed up extremely upset and scared, but of course no one could tell, except maybe John. I had become a master of hiding my depression by this point. Well, that night, I decided I was going to drown my depression in alcohol. It was the worst decision of my life. I ended up taking 11 shots of vodka in under 2 hours. I became violently sick and most likely had alcohol poisoning that night. I thank God I did not die that night because at some points it feels like I might.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at two parts here. Okay, so this is going to be alcohol poisoning. Alcohol poisoning.
Alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you did the first time. So one more time. Alcohol poisoning.
Alcohol poisoning.
There you go. That's it. Okay, very good. And the only other part was this word up here. Instead of constantly, it's constantly.
Constantly.
Good.
Constantly.
All right. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Everything else was great. Okay.
Thank you very much, Chad.
Good. No problem. Okay. All right. Let's go to Amparo. Please read from the next day. Go ahead and finish this paragraph and read down to. Let's have you read down to here where it says, with my head again, please.
The next day, I finally realized what I had done. I tried to drown my depression with alcohol, and it almost killed me. This was the second time in the span of a little more than a year that my depression had almost killed me. Understandably, I was more scared than ever going into college, knowing I would be missing 2 out of my 3 closest friends. The only one it was not losing was Kristen, who decided to follow me to Scranton. When I started my freshman year of college that August, I was nervous, but then again, who isn't? I quickly found a group of friends that I was comfortable with. We became extremely close very quickly. It was great, and for a while it seemed like my depression left me, but it would soon return in October of that year. In mid-October, for some reason, it decided was going to come back and screw with my head again.
Okay, very nice. Let's take a look at 3 parts here. First up, let's look at the X sound. So instead of extremely, this is X. Extremely.
Extremely.
Okay, very good. Next word here, you were very close. The word is comfortable. Comfortable. There you go. Okay, and your last word is right up above it. Instead of August, it's August. Yeah.
August. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, everything else is really good. Okay, very nice job. Okay, no problem. All right, let's go to Ken.
Yes.
All right, Ken, please read from I did. Okay, I did my best. And let's see here. Go ahead and finish up this paragraph, reading down to I thank God for that, please.
Yeah. I did my best to fight it off, and slowly I explained to my new friends what was going on with me as they became more aware and concerned. The first one I told everything to was Julian. He has been supportive of me ever since. In late October, and by late I mean Halloween, I met Chris. He was quickly became friends, and within a few days of meeting her, I decided to ask her out, and she said yes. It was a great time, but in the end I still could not hold back the empty feeling that depression brought with it. About 2 weeks after we started going out, Chris and I broke up, but decided we were still going to be friends. Ever since then, she has been the person at Scranton I have always been able to turn to when I needed help. She became my best friend, and I thank God for that.
Okay, very good. All right, let's see here. Let's go to she has been. Give me a good SH sound here. Instead of she has, she has been.
She has been.
Okay, very nice. Next is the word brought. Okay, so here, same thing like thought. Okay, we don't want to add an oo sound, so it won't be brought. Okay, it's only an ah. Brought.
Brought.
Great job. Okay. Next up is it was a great time. So here you left out the word a. Okay, so it was a great time.
It was a great time.
Okay, very good. Next is the word Halloween. Okay, so here the stress is on the end of the word Halloween.
Halloween.
Okay, very good. And our last one here is the word slowly instead of slowly. Okay, it's oh, slowly.
Slowly.
Okay, one more time. Oh, slowly.
Slowly.
Okay, good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and let's see here. Claudio, let's have you finish us off, please. Read from As Winter Break Approached. And let's have you read down to For Some Reason, please.
As winter break approached that year, my mood plummeted more and more with every passing day. I was in a downward spiral and I did not know what to do. I had begun to have nightmares as well based on the suicide attempt from 2 years earlier as well as the night I was put into the corner by my dad at the communion party. About a week before we left for break, Julian finally suggested that I go to counseling when we returned to school in February. I was reluctant, and I wondered what people would think if they found out I was in counseling for depression. I decided to ask Chris what she thought about it, afraid that she might think less of me for some reason.
Okay, nice job. All right, let's go to the word February right here. February instead of Fabe, it's short e. February.
February.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word earlier instead of early, it's earlier.
Earlier.
Okay, very good. These two words here together, this is downward spiral. Downward spiral.
Downward spiral.
Good. One more time. Downward spiral.
Downward spiral.
Okay, good. And your last one here is plummeted. Stress at the beginning. Plummeted.
Plummeted.
Awesome. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you very much for coming in. Yes, I was about to mention that, Amparo. I saw your message about reading a lot today. Yes, you guys did get a chance to read a ton. Okay,
Yeah.
really good job. Okay, yeah, you guys have improved a lot. Keep improving, keep practicing, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm doing another. I'm doing more classes right now. It's kind of a slow time, so I'm jumping back in and doing more classes. I'll have some in the mornings and some at night. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
See
you
you.
guys. Thanks
See
for
ya.
coming in. We'll see you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
Chad. Bye. See you.
Bye. Bye.